If you're anything like me, then you can be really hard on yourself. High expectations, comparing yourself to other people, not feeling good enough, which leads you to being even harder on yourself. It's a really hard place to be, and it can be really hard to get out of. It makes us wonder, how can I accept myself? I think we hear about that a lot, but I think it's hard for a lot of us to accept ourselves. I think this is a very human experience. I think it's something that a lot of us feel and experience. How can I just allow and accept myself to be as I am? The greatest moment of my life was when I, for the first time, accepted myself fully as I was. I cried harder than I ever thought possible, and it felt so good. It feels like coming home. It feels like not having to try so hard to feel loved. And I want that for all of us. I believe we are all worthy of that experience. I think it's one of the most beautiful experiences of life. And in this moment, when I accepted myself for the first time, I had this profound realization. I was in Washington State on a 3-week solitary retreat. I saw my life as this interconnected flow, that everything that I went through and all that I experienced was all connected. I saw myself and my life like a river or a tree, something that flows naturally. And this is how I like to share this idea with others who are struggling to accept themselves. I want you to think of a tree. It can be any tree. What has shaped this tree to be what it is? Everything a tree has been given coming into this life has been a part of making it what it is. The seed, what kind of seed it is, where the seed falls, and also everything that the tree has gone through, how much water or light it has gotten or not gotten, what storms it's been through, maybe animals or things have affected it. It's lost limbs along the way. Everything this tree has been given, everything it's gone through has shaped it to be what it is. And this is true for you and I. Everything I have gone through, everything I've been given coming into this life, who my parents are, where I was born, when I was born, everything I've gone through, everything I've experienced, who my friends were, relationships I've had, where I went to school, all of these things, everything that I've been given, everything I've gone through have shaped me to be who I am. It's true for you too. Everything you've been given, everything you've gone through has shaped you to be who you are. If I was given and had gone through everything you have, I would be you. I would think like you, I would look like you, I would act like you, I would feel like you. When we're out in nature, we never look at a tree and think, what a stupid tree. Why would it grow like that? We don't do that. Why don't we do that? It's because we intuitively understand this. We understand that the tree is doing what it does. It's connected to a larger environment. Everything it was given, everything it's gone through has shaped it to be what it is. We intuitively understand this without thinking about it. We never judge a tree for being the way that it is. And yet, the same things are true for us. We can be so judgmental towards ourselves and others. We'll say all the time that that person is so dumb. But in reality, if we were given everything they had been given, and gone through everything they have gone through, we would make that same dumb decision too. And for me, this was intrinsically connected to learning how to accept myself, realizing that I'm a part of a larger flow of life, just like the trees, just like rivers, just like the animals. You can't separate the organism from its environment. The organism and the environment are one. They go together. And yet we take ourselves out of our environment and judge ourselves so harshly. We forget where we've come from, what we've gone through, all the things that have made us who we are. So I want to invite you to see yourself like a tree. What is the flow of your life? What is the environment that has shaped you to be the way you are? To remember that everything you've been given coming into this world and everything that you've gone through has shaped you to be who you are. I believe every tree is beautiful and every human is beautiful, especially when we learn to see ourselves within the larger flow of life. Even trees that have been through a lot are beautiful. Some trees may become homes for other creatures. May we learn to accept ourselves like trees. That all of us are a part of a larger flow of life. That all of us are beautiful and worthy of accepting ourselves. I struggle with this still all the time, even after having such a big realization. But remembering that I am like the tree, that I am a part of a larger flow of life, helps me recenter, helps me remember that I don't have to be so hard on myself. I don't have to compare myself to others, that I am my own unique, beautiful tree. And you are too. I hope the trees help you remember that you are worthy, that you are beautiful.